Good day everyone, again, welcome to my channel. Here we are for another collective read. I hope everybody is alive and well, and thank you for being here. Thank you for all your likes, shares, subscribes and donations. It's all very, very much appreciated, very much. Anyway, let's get into it. Holy Spirit, Holy Ancestors. Now, I have already I've already pulled out a few cards here to start us off. So we'll just get straight stuck in, right? So what we've got here is first card that came out was witchcraft. You know, somebody's up to fucking no good again. Excuse my language again. It's to do with electronics. Somebody is messing with somebody's, maybe online connections or something to do. So somebody's doing witchcraft to stop somebody's, to make blockages for somebody's wealth here, and they're going through electronic devices. And they could be doing some, we've got the Iona goddess of the moon here, the virgins, but this is giving me some sort of this witchcraft being done under the moon cycle. So we've just had our big, blood moon, the eclipse. So somebody doing some never-ending story, right? It goes on and on and on. Somebody doing stupid witchcraft continuously, never-ending story. And we've got pillow talk here. So somebody's talking to someone here, and somebody's saying, "Give it up, give it up." That could be. This is a troublemaker, happiness hater. Okay. So somebody could be pillow talking here about what they're doing. And whoever this person is pillow talking with could be actually telling them to give it up. You're being a troublemaker, right? Or somebody also could be, like trying to do witchcraft on somebody's work through electronic devices to stop them. They want to make, so somebody could be talking to somebody about what they're doing to get somebody to give up what they're doing, and to block somebody's wealth, to try and stop them from doing what they're doing. So they're trying to mess with somebody's devices and doing witchcraft on them during the moon. So this is a troublemaker. This is a happiness hater. They don't like what the collective has got going on, apparently. Whatever you got going on, you could be like me, being online, doing whatever you're doing. They're just trying to mess with your wealth through electronic devices. These people need to give it up, whoever they are. So, and like this morning I got up, and because we run everything off solar here, there was no power, and I don't know why, because there's nothing extra that's been, siphoning off the power. So it could be anything like that, and that, in doing that, I have to wait to get enough power up to be able to share my messages, all right? So I probably shouldn't even be saying that, right? But I have ways. So let's see what we got going. So we're going to go with the moon oracle since we just had our big moon. Somebody could be assessing some sort of situation here. Okay, Holy Spirit, Holy Ancestors, what does the collective need to know at this time? Please give us a clear and concise message. Keep myself and the collective protected while we do this reading. And, every other time as well. So, No weapon formed against us shall prosper. All negative energy projections will be returned to sender and deemed ineffective, dissolved into the ether as the Holy Spirit deems fit. We have wisdom. Somebody might have had a real light bulb moment here. There is, this is number 22 here. Somebody, I just heard that whoever could be pillow talking, somebody could be like getting fed up with somebody's continuous, never-ending story. Whoever they're talking to, you know, the pillow talk, you know. But we've got wisdom here. With 22, this is a pair. So there could be a couple, right? Lying in bed, having a chat. Somebody keeps going on about whatever it is they're doing with this witchcraft, with this moon magic. This is like a continuous cycle with this moon magic. Targeting somebody's wealth through electronics, doing witchcraft on it. And whoever this person's, I think I've already said this, right? Somebody climbing a ladder. Somebody could be sleeping with somebody climbing a ladder, trying to impress someone here. They think they've got this knowledge of something, but somebody else is, but this is like a never-ending story, a continuous cycle. Somebody's been told to give up anyway, and this is a troublemaker. Or the collective is being labelled as a troublemaker, and that's why somebody's targeting them. Because they've got this never-ending story, this never-ending wisdom. Because this is the wisdom card. Now we've got 3 here. Okay, thank you, Spirit. And we also, so we've got 22 and we've got 33 here. We've got blossoming. So wisdom and blossoming. So somebody might have there's a new beginning here with the number 2, and we've got 22, 33, and then number 2. So it's like mirroring, it's like the pairs, beginnings, new beginning here with the new moon. Walking through this new door. Coming out of the cold and working into the warmth, but there's fear. What is this? This is the number 11. So we've got 22, 33, 2 and 11 with fear. So this is very significant. So 22, 33, 2 and 11, or 1, 1. Fear. Somebody's like fearing a new beginning, like somebody's pulling a lot of strings because of fear. Because they fear somebody's wisdom. They fear somebody's new beginning. They fear somebody's wisdom, somebody's power. Yeah. And so they're labelling them a troublemaker. Change. A troublemaker for change. What do we got? Okay, one more here, please, mate. One more. Well, we've got 2. We've got 3. The unexpected. 43. Expect the unexpected. I hope you can hear me all right. Sorry. Somebody skulking around outside. Purity. Expect the unexpected. Purity. And hunger. Look at that. Howling at the moon. Someone's howling at the moon. Actually, my work colleague here said he heard the dingoes howling last night. Just like that. They howl, they don't bark. Purity and hunger. So it's hungering for purity, for cleansing. The unexpected. Somebody's cleansing themselves and they're hungry. Somebody's hungry for something. Boundaries. Spirit says to protect somebody's boundaries. Somebody's hungry for somebody's beauty here. Okay. Somebody thinks they're going to get peeled, but they're not. Our bowels don't work yet. I don't think people can see signs. All right, wisdom. The sun. So somebody's shining a light on something here. This witchcraft. Somebody could be calling somebody a witch because of their wisdom. Somebody trying to shine a light on somebody's as a witch. Ace of Wands. Somebody's not. Why have we got this? Ace of Wands in reverse. Just a minute. Okay, I'm good. One of our guests is leaving today. Okay, so Ace of Pros, Two of Wands. So somebody's not desirous for somebody. Somebody might be, like making somebody a bit of a lusty offer here, but somebody's not keen, not interested. Knight of Guns, somebody wants to come quick. Or somebody might be yeah, this is giving me like somebody's not desirous for, or somebody's worried that somebody's not desirous for them. This is like something. Yeah. Anyway, blossoming. What is this blossoming? Somebody's looking at someone. Six of Guns. So somebody moving on to calmer waters. What are they moving on to here? Somebody moving on? They're heartbroken. Yeah, somebody wasn't, Ten of Cups. Somebody's heartbroken about somebody moving on. They were not desirous for them. They weren't longing for them. They weren't interested. And so somebody's now decided with a broken heart to move on to calmer waters to try and find their Ten of Cups. New beginnings. Yeah, that was a missed opportunity. What was this missed opportunity? I think that I've already said it, right? A Knight of Cups. It was an offer. A love offer. Somebody didn't want someone's love offer. Two of Guns in reverse, yeah. Someone was indecisive. They might have been wishing and hoping that somebody was going to change their mind. Somebody was wishing and hoping that somebody was going to change their mind for a Queen of Swords, a Queen of Guns, blossoming, this Queen. Somebody missed an opportunity. Somebody wasn't desirous for someone. So they left with a broken heart to find their 10 of specimens, which is the rainbow somewhere else. Okay, fear. Now this could have been because of fear. We have a Queen of Wands. So this could be the collective, or this could be this person, or somebody that was desirous for someone. A Page of Specimens. It could be another woman, like they're offering a cup. This could be like a same-sex situation. Like this is two women here. Stability, Four of Wands. Somebody could have offered somebody something for stability. A King of Cups. The Devil was in reverse. The Fool, leap of faith. Somebody came in quickly to make an offer. To offer somebody some stability. Somebody sees somebody as beautiful. They wanted to give them a cup and stability. But somebody's not desirous for it. Fear, but this is fear. Why is fear here? An Emperor in reverse. Somebody is fearful that somebody is not up to scratch. That they're an Emperor in reverse, the Emperor in reverse, clarify. Five of Pentacles. Somebody doesn't want to be left out in the cold. This is an Emperor in reverse that doesn't want to be left out of this single person's life. This is a Nine of Pentacles, Nine of Discs, which is somebody who's single and self-sufficient. Yeah, no. Justice. The world is over. A new cycle. So this cycle's ended. Eight of Discs in reverse. Work. So it could be a work situation. So somebody could have left a work situation because somebody wasn't interested in the advances I'm getting. But this person feared being left out in the cold from this single person, a single Nine of Pentacles person, who I feel could be the collective, single, self-sufficient and beautiful, unexpected. The world. So this cycle's over. So, in a new cycle, what is the unexpected? Clarify the unexpected, please, Spirit. Clarify the unexpected. I hope you can hear me. Seven of Discs. Somebody's investment. So expect the unexpected with this investment. What is this investment? Five of... Somebody's sad about somebody's investment. Why is somebody sad about somebody's investment? What are they sad about? A King of Discs is sad. Possibly because they didn't... Unexpected. Somebody's not communicating something. They're sad about their investment. Why is this King of Pentacles sad about their investment? Why are they sad about their investment? Because there's a third party, this is a group. This is what they invested in. They could have been partying. Or, you know, like, they could have been sharing themselves around too much. This is what they invested in. It's made them sad. They didn't want to be left out in the cold from this single life. Like, somebody's offered stability, but somebody else was, you know, all about the single life. They didn't want to be left out of the party, you know, that kind of thing. And so they turned somebody down, and this could have been the collective, maybe. No, somebody walked away with a broken heart to look for the land of milk and honey, because somebody was investing in the party, single life, whilst somebody else was looking for stability. Okay, purity. Why is purity here? Clarify purity. Somebody needs to purify themselves. They've been out there swinging it around. Yeah, they could have had addictions. What is this purity and the devil? Yeah, somebody could have been lying. Somebody could have lied to somebody about the Queen of Discs. So this King of Discs, the King of Pentacles, could have been lying about a Queen of Pentacles. Somebody could have been in the background. They lied about a Queen of Pentacles. What was the lie? So somebody might have been keeping somebody hidden. A Queen of Specimens. A Queen of Cups in reverse. This is a motherly figure that's not very motherly. Somebody wants to purify themselves from this energy. But see, they were hungry. They needed. See, somebody was just trying to satisfy their addictions. They could have had sex addictions. A King of Specimens, King of Cups. Six of Cups in reverse. Illusions. This is not somebody from the past. Illusions. Four of Discs, somebody not holding back. But they're not speaking out about something. They're not, so they're lying about having somebody on the side, I feel. King of Cups. King of Cups could have had somebody on the side. Somebody else was wanting stability, and someone else wanted to swing it around. They were hungry like a wolf. They wanted to have more probes. Six of Wands. Hungry. They wanted to have more victories. They wanted to swing it around. Six of Wands, a King of Guns, which is the King of Swords. This could be an official person. This could be somebody who's actually in the upright. Who's this King of Swords? Why is he here? Ten of Pentacles. In reverse, Ten of Discs. Somebody could be broke. Where's the Ten of... It could have... so this could have actually been a situation where it broke a family. It broke a family. A King of Cups. Cancer, Pisces or a Scorpio. I feel it's definitely a water sign. But we have the King of Pentacles as well. Well, that could have been all about the money and the party. Clarify the Six of Wands again. Clarify the Six of Wands, please, Spirit. What is the victory? What is the victory? An Ace of Specimens. An Ace of Cups. So a victory, love, right? Why is the Ten of Pentacles in reverse with the King of Swords? Chariot. Could be a Cancer. Moving. Getting in a vehicle. What is the Chariot? Where is the Chariot here? The Chariot, where is it here? The Magician in reverse. Somebody might have been doing magic on somebody's, because we've got witchcraft here, wouldn't we? Somebody might have messed around with somebody's vehicle with this magic, witchcraft. Electronics on somebody's vehicle. They wanted to affect somebody's wealth. So they might have been trying to, they might have been trying to slow someone down here. Page of Guns in reverse. Somebody that somebody might not even know. They're not getting the messages. Not holding back illusions. Clarify this Magician. Clarify the Magician. Nine of Swords in reverse. Somebody's not regretting. Or somebody just didn't care. Somebody didn't care. They didn't care about how much money they spent on their wand. On their victories. Somebody might have been, somebody, so this King of Swords. Because we've got the King of Swords here, a victory. And then we've got this lot of money here, or somebody's victory over a family situation. With the King of Cups. Somebody, Nine of Swords, Nine of Guns in reverse. Clarify the Nine of Guns in reverse. A Lovers. And a Hierophant. Somebody could have spent a lot of money. Somebody could be coming with the truth about somebody spending a lot of money on lovers. Oh, somebody might be in jail or going to jail. Knight of Discs in reverse. No offers. The Thief is in reverse. This is divine intervention. This is not a wish fulfillment. So somebody's landing in jail. This is not what they expected. Because we have the unexpected here. With the never-ending story. Something was going on and on and on. Somebody was pillow talking. Which could be landing somebody in jail. Somebody's given up. Oh, why is it landing someone in jail? Is that the unexpected? Clarify this Queen of Cups in reverse. Somebody that somebody did not desire. King of Wands. It landed over here on the Two of Wands. This king, So the Queen of Cups in reverse just came out as the King of Probes, right? Which is the King of Wands. Somebody was not, it just landed over here on the Two of Wands in reverse and the Ace of Wands in reverse. Somebody was not desirous for. Somebody lied about this. Clarify the Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Pentacles, clarify. The Queen of Pentacles. 5 of Guns. Somebody was jealous of somebody. So they lied. They could have actually had an addiction to telling lies. Somebody needs to purify the energy from this person. They are manipulative and they are, I just heard dangerous. Somebody needs to purify themselves from this person. This is somebody was pillow talking with, somebody that was very jealous. Somebody was talking to somebody possibly about the Queen of Swords here. Somebody that they missed an opportunity with because they weren't interested in them. And this other person that they were pillow talking with was very, very jealous of this other person that knocked this other person back by the look of it. So this other person could have been the Queen of Wands that offered, gave a love offer and stability. Clarify the Four of Wands. Clarify the Four of Wands. Or Probes. A Fool. This was taking a leap of faith. Somebody offering stability to somebody. But this Emperor was in reverse. And didn't want to be left out of the single life. This is Justice with the Two of Cups. Page of Probes. Bad news. 8 of Discs. No work. Something didn't work out how they expected. So they didn't want to be left out. They wanted the single life situation. 9 of Discs. It's just kept them stuck. They should have closed out this cycle. Because it's only this investment that they've invested in has only left them sad. They invested in the party. So somebody could have been wanting to purify themselves from this, and they could have been pillow talking about something here because the Queen of Swords didn't want them because they were too invested in partying. And this is Justice. But so this person might have been lying to someone about a Queen of Pentacles, Queen of Specimens, which is a man, a King of Wands, that was jealous. Tell us about this jealous energy. A Knight of Wands, 2 of Discs. Somebody didn't want to juggle with. Somebody didn't want to share someone. Like, why would you? Two of Wands, Knight of Probes, and the Two of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah. So the Queen of Swords didn't want to share somebody with a Queen of Pentacles, and this could have been with a, I don't know, King of Probes, somebody that the collective said no to. I'm saying the collective, but so it must be, right? So the Six of Wands and the King of Swords. To clarify the King of Swords with the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody's got nothing coming in. They've got waiting for the ships to come in, but nothing's coming. So this is a King of Cups. So what's not coming? What is not coming in? The ships coming in. The divine. This is divine intervention. Somebody's not getting. This could be Archangel Michael here, putting a stop to something, preventing something. Well, this jealous person could have been putting a spanner in the works for this King of Cups. Blocking. This could be somebody blocking a divine union. Clarify the King of Cups. Bad news. Two of Cups. Specimens. Bad news. The unexpected. So, when I said somebody was doing witchcraft on somebody's electronic devices to block someone's wealth, because you've got the Ten of Pentacles here in reverse, right? Doing magic under the moon. Somebody was blocking somebody's finances in order to block a union. Somebody had to give up. They were trying to cause trouble between somebody's partnership here. Clarify the Six of Wands, Six of Probes. Yeah, trying to end someone. Lay something to rest. Four of Swords. To stop somebody's victory. Lay something to rest. Ace of Cups, Chariot. Somebody might be moving towards a Ace of Cups. This is not somebody. This could be somebody new, or somebody not from the past, or somebody. I don't know. No battle, there's a star. Somebody doesn't want to argue with someone. With a star. Somebody doesn't want to argue with a star. They don't want to. So somebody might have been trying to do magic on someone. It could be love magic, like love bombing. In order to have no regrets. They don't want to argue with the star. About the past. Okay. They don't want to, so they don't want to acknowledge the past, or they don't want to argue about whatever's happened in the past. They want to move on and make an offer. They don't want to have any regrets. Why is the Magician here in the reverse? Ten of Wands. Yeah, they don't want any burdens. The Three of Pentacles, this group, and an Empress. So they don't want any burdens from this Empress in reverse. This is sort of like, somebody doesn't want, like, they want to move away from this, whatever this other situation was that they had going on, this residue of the party life. They don't want the burdens of the past. They'd want to lay it to rest. They want to put it in the past. This never-ending story. They want to put this behind them. And there could be divine intervention that was in play here. Yeah, they had nothing coming in. It was getting them nowhere. Whatever this life from, this is all this messy shit. This is what the collective just went, no, I'm out of here. I'm going to go and find my milk and honey somewhere else. You know, it was a missed opportunity for someone. Let them go. You know, this is like a case of, let them go free, and if it was, they come back, but if they don't, then it never was. It's like that. But somebody was making a move here. Somebody wants to come and make an offer of love. They don't want to argue, they don't want to talk about the past. They want a union and they want to be a Hierophant. So they want to, they don't want to hold back. This person wants to be in the upright with the Hierophant here. This is their wish fulfillment, 5 of Cups. 9 of Cups, I should say. 9 of Cups. Oh, this is what they were sad about, as I said, the 5 of Cups, and the 5 of Cups is already out. So yeah, they don't want to be a thief no more, or they don't want to be in this deceptive energy anymore. They want to leave that behind. And this is something that they're not communicating here. But see, somebody's doing witchcraft on the communication. And it's to do with wealth. 7 of Probes in reverse. Somebody with their guard down. Walking away. 8 of Specimens. 8 of Cups. 9 of Discs. No offer. Somebody walked away. Tempered. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. So this is karma. Because somebody walked away, that brought on the karma. Because they had fear of losing their independence, their single life, which was just making them sad. Player energy. They were lying about their player energy, but whoever they were playing around with and pillow talking with, this is the person that was jealous. Who could have been doing this black magic to block somebody's communications and their wealth so that they could move forward and step out of this old energy. But somebody they're moving, But why was the Page of Wands here? Somebody, 10 of Guns didn't come to fruition. This was bad news for whoever was trying to Ten of Swords someone here, this jealous person. Who could have been somebody's ex-lover or one of their lovers. Or it could have been somebody that the collective knocked back, somebody that was jealous of this person. Could have been trying to Ten of Swords this person because they were jealous and blocked their money. Could have been like an authority figure, you know, like a police officer or a lawyer or something like that, could have been blocking somebody's finances. They didn't want them to have anything coming in, but we've got divine intervention that stopped this Ten of Swordsing. It was bad news for this other person because it didn't work. Because this union's already here. So moving forward, somebody wants to make this love offer. Somebody regret doing like magic on someone for a love offer who somebody could have been doing love magic, like love bombing someone, and this person regrets doing that. Now they don't want to hold back, they want their wish fulfillment, they don't want to argue, they don't want to talk about the past, they want to put it behind them. They don't want to be deceptive anymore, but we have a blockage in communication. So why do we have this blocking of communication? Someone's in jail. Well, they're in their head, like there's a wounded warrior here. Strength, they're trying to get some strength. We have the Eight of Swords, or the Eight of Guns, the Page, this is what somebody doesn't know, and the Moon exposed. So somebody could be exposed in jail. Or somebody's in their head about being exposed. That's why they don't want somebody to talk about the past. Anyway. So let's we'll get a kipper and we'll just see what this means for the collective. Like, this person just seems to be what someone else has got going on, and it doesn't feel like the collective's even here. But so what does this mean for the collective? Holy Spirit, Holy Ancestors, what does this mean? A false person? Why is this false person here? What does this mean for the collective? Why is a false person here? Somebody's unwell. Who is this person that's unwell? A main female. So this could be this jealous Queen of Pentacles is on a long road. So this could have been somebody who was doing witchcraft on somebody's communications, going to jail. Going to jail, why? False person. Was it that bad? A living room, they were a false person in a living room. Short illness, living room. They dishonoured, somebody dishonoured somebody here. Who was dishonoured? There's a legal matter now. Okay, a Knight of Wands. So something to do with the Knight of Wands here may have dishonoured somebody and made them sick. A legal matter. A marriage. Marriage. A good lady. A lovers. So somebody wants to marry someone that was dishonoured. So I said, what does this mean for the collective, right? There was a false person that was sick. That could have been a male, female on a long road. Could have been somebody that somebody knew from the past, somebody that somebody knew for a long time. Dishonoured somebody in this living room and created a legal matter. And a marriage. I don't understand. Because somebody was refused. So this King of Wands here could have actually had some sort of illness. With the Ace of Probes in reverse, with the Two of Wands, somebody undesirable. Had been exposed. So somebody was exposed for having some sort of infectious disease, it looks like. Because it's coming out that they were a false person and they were ill and they dishonoured someone. Well, they could have said that the collective was ill. In a house. Unexpected money in a house. Oh, no, I don't know. So the collective could be expecting some money in a house because of this dishonour in a marriage. Yeah. Because, you know, this is somebody who wanted to fool around. Yeah, they lied. They lied. They may have had a sex addiction. Okay, so this could have been somebody fooling around somebody's marriage here. And they may have ended up ill and somebody else moved away to calmer waters with a broken heart. Pleasant news. So there's pleasant news with this legal matter with this marriage, with the good lady and the success in love. There's unexpected money in the house here, and this is pleasant news. So, this is not his thoughts, this is not his pleasant news, this is the collective's pleasant news. Alright, yep, they haven't been able to steal from the collective and take their gifts. This person is left without gifts. A small child at the bottom of the deck. Occupation. So somebody might be getting a new job that's going to bring in a lot of money after the end of this situation, this settlement ending with this good Lord intervention. Somebody's not sad, the police or this official person, something's out of court, a good Lord is ending something, there's a lot of money coming in, and there could be a new occupation, a new job perhaps for someone. So, okay, alrighty. Take it as it resonates for you, you know, like it's not gender specific, so, you know, a main male can be a main female, and a female can be male, you know, it depends on masculine and feminine energies, can still embody the, you know, the male icon or the feminine icon. So clarify this lovers here, please, Spirit. A meeting. There's going to be a meeting. Murky thoughts. What is this murky thoughts here with this meeting? With an official person, police officer. Murky thoughts with the police officer. We have change. This could be police coming. A lot of money. So clarify the Eight of Swords. Clarify the Eight of Swords. A good lady. Could have been in their head. About something they didn't know, but it's been exposed, so it's been brought forward. So the collective might not have known something, and it was keeping them in their head and with murky thoughts because they didn't know what was going on. Clarify this Magician in reverse again, please, Spirit. Change. There's change coming, or the police is coming. The Hierophant with the Lovers. Occupation. Somebody could be a spiritual leader. Clarify the Ace of Cups with the Chariot. Somebody's not sad. Clarify whoever's not sad. Because there's pleasant news coming. With the Star and the Five of Wands. Star and the Five of Wands. The legal matter. Somebody's a star. Five of Wands, a lot of money. So clarify the Queen of Discs, please, Spirit. Marriage. Somebody that somebody was married to. Somebody that somebody was married to. Somebody lied to somebody that was married. Five of Swords. Whoever somebody was married to was jealous. The main male. The Devil was unable to steal. Lie. Queen of Specimens in reverse. Queen of Cups in reverse. They lied and said somebody was not a good mother. Oh, I see. Expectation. They didn't expect the so they dishonoured this person by saying that they weren't a good mother and that they were, a runabout. But this was a lie because they were jealous. It didn't work out with the Ten of Swords here in reverse. Bad news, Two of Cups. Yeah, so this is over. King of Cups. Big lap. Who's got the big lap? Someone's going to jail. Wow. For dishonouring someone. Yeah. In a marriage. Expectation of an ending, death. Big love. So who's this Empress in reverse over here, Spirit? Who's this Empress in reverse? This must be somebody that this person was pillow talking with. Somebody from the past. Somebody who'd been around since childhood. This could have been like an old flame of this husband, this main man. Is that who? Since childhood, so we got child there. Yeah, dishonoured as a child. Somebody was dishonoured as a child. It's not his thoughts. I had their gifts taken away from them as a child, or somebody took somebody's gifts from a child. Somebody that was dishonoured as a child. Shit. So, damn, I take it as it resonates. Don't make anything fit. I'll just have a little look here and see who is involved. But yeah, take what resonates and leave the rest, right? A brother, there can be a brother involved. Who is involved in this situation? The police. Who else is involved in this situation? Somebody's mother. Who else was involved? Somebody's friend. An Aries. Anyone else? A Capricorn. A Libra, or this could be Justice. Anyone else? Taurus. there anyone else involved? Sister, could be a Taurus sister. Scorpio. Anybody else? Somebody's niece. Could be a Scorpio. A Virgo. Is that it? Gosh, I didn't realise there were so many people here, but there is. It could be there's different people for different parts of the story that this resonates with. Travel. So somebody travelled. Who was it that travelled? Could have been a Virgo. Somebody's son. A Sagittarius. We're just saying a Leo. Someone was homeless. Could have been someone's nephew. Is that it? A love interest. A friend in someone's church. A love interest could be a friend in someone's church. That this could be a new beginning here for someone. Whilst somebody else goes to jail. I didn't feel like that I don't feel like I revealed where the electronic blockage was, but it was here somewhere. If you recognised it, then good. You can let me know in the comment, but I don't know where that came in. Someone was doing witchcraft on somebody's electronic devices to block their wealth. So yeah, take that as it resonates. You know how that fits, if it is your story, right? So I'll let it go, leave it there, and thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you in the next, I was going to say the next round. The next round. This sounds like a boxing match, right? Is this what's going on? Is this like backwards and forth or something? Somebody's going backwards and forwards with somebody, or information? It could be somebody going backwards and forwards with a settlement of some sort. You know how you do when the settlements, you know, to come to some sort of agreement of settlement. I feel that it's something to do with that. So yeah, so I'll leave it at that, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you. Bye bye.